Hi everybody, my name is Chloe. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you could do me a favor and hit the subscribe button below and the little notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. If you could like and comment, I'd really appreciate it as well. I want to start by saying how overwhelmed I am at how quickly my views on my last video racked up quicker and higher than they have been in a while, and that tells me that maybe you guys like to hear me sing. I don't know. I didn't get too many comments, but I did get a few, like 3 likes, and within the first day I already had like 26, 28 views, which I was really shocked at. Last time I checked a few minutes ago, it was at like 34 views, which is more than I've gotten in a long time. So for that, I just want to say, even though a YouTuber is usually out to inspire others, you guys have really inspired me. I've been thinking lately of maybe just hanging it up, just quitting. Please know that this video is the depression talking. I've done some pretty horrible things, which, I mean, they're horrible to me, and I feel a need to apologize to all of you. You guys have brought things back into perspective for me. And it's time that I put my story out there so maybe you guys understand me a little bit better. I'm not going to bash any of you for your decisions. Some of you have decided to block me, cut me out of your lives, I guess. And that's my fault. I understand that. I've become a person that I absolutely hate. We all have bad days. We all have bad times. And I'm going to tell you something that some of you may know. If you go back to a video that I made like a year and a half ago, made it on Father's Day, and it's called Surviving Abuse and Exploring the Millennial Gardens. I said in that video that I have been abused in every way that there is possible. The first abuse that I endured was I was sexually abused for 9 years. It started when I was 7 years old, and then the truth came out when I was 16. And then it happened one other time when I was 19. I'm not quite ready to reveal who the person was that abused me sexually, but it hasn't consumed my life in recent years, but you can never get rid of those memories. And when the whole Me Too movement came out, somebody had mentioned to me on Facebook if I was going to be a part of this hashtag Me Too movement, and I didn't know what it was all about because I don't really pay attention to the news that much. And then it was about the whole Harvey Weinstein thing and Bill Cosby, and then all of a sudden everybody started coming out of the woodwork, you know, Kevin Spacey and Matt Lauer and all these other people. Jeffrey Epstein, you know, it's good that they caught a lot of these guys, and a lot of the guys have gone into hiding, which I don't blame them for. But I didn't want to be a part of a bigger group. That part of me had been silenced for so many years. And for those who have never gone through it, I hate that many of them judge me or judge those who have been through it. for the years that it was going on, this person kept telling me, don't tell anybody what goes on between us, because you'll be in really big trouble. And this person was a person of authority to me, so I never said anything. And then when it finally came out when I was 16, and everybody found out, I thought, now maybe I can talk about it. Because not even my closest friends knew. I never told a single soul. When I was 9, I had the opportunity to tell my mom. And just when I went to open my mouth, either the phone rang or the doorbell rang and she went to answer it. I felt I missed my chance. Never got the courage to say anything again. So it kept going on. I'm not telling you guys this to get sympathy from you. I'm just trying to get you to understand how I work, how I operate. I have become a very ugly person to myself. I told one of you that when I look in the mirror, I don't like what I see. Actually, I think I posted that on my Facebook page. So for those of you that follow me on Facebook, you know what I'm talking about. It's time for change for me. And I've lost focus on my dream this year. I had the means to make it out to California in July. And then thanks to one customer and the slowness that DoorDash took in reviewing my appeal and overturning my deactivation, I lost a month's pay. And all of you are like, oh, just go out and try and find something in the interim. Well, you know, I was raised that when you take a job, you're in it for a long time. You don't just take a job just as a temporary thing and then quit, you know. Although I have had a lot of jobs over the years. In fact, somebody once told me, you've had more jobs than anybody I know. Is that a bad thing? Maybe. But sexual abuse is just the one of the ways that I've been abused. I've been physically abused. A lot of emotional and verbal abuse, which is very hard to prove because it's more of a he said, she said situation. Have I tried taking my life over the years? Yes, I have. Starting in junior high, actually. But I kind of digress of what I was saying before. When I finally had the opportunity when I was 16 to tell people about the abuse that I had been suffering, I told one of my high school friends what had happened, and she said she couldn't believe it. She's like, this really happened to you? She said, you should have that person thrown in jail. And my answer surprised even me when I said, I can't do that. I won't go into the second half of that because I'm not quite ready to say who it was. But let's just say this person, no, I won't even go that far. Some of you know who it is. It shapes your future when your innocence is taken away at the age of 7. It never went beyond touching, but it scars you for life. It really does. And I don't let it consume my life. I mean, look back at all my other videos. You see me happy and, you know, not dealing so much with the negative. And this is the first time that I've had the courage to come forward and tell all of you that this happened to me. defines who you are. And you know, I watched Corey Feldman's video about what happened to him as a child, and you know, him and Corey Haim. And one of the women that was in that video said, you know, when you're abused like that, it causes PTSD. And that put a light bulb over my head. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Suicide is a very real thing. And in fact, it really shocked me that on one of my latest videos, I think I called it "It's My Time," one of you actually took from that video that I was thinking of committing suicide at that time. And you know me very well. You're the one that blocked me. Don't blame you, I guess, after what I had said to you for the past few years. But I went back and rewatched it. I asked another friend of mine, that's a follower of mine, if that's what she got out of it, and she's like, no. I don't know where you get off thinking that I was thinking of taking my life with that video. You know, for the rest of you, comment below if you thought that if that was my message in that video. Again, I'm not looking for your sympathy. I guess I'm just ready to share more of my deep personal life with you. And you can see I've already made a change. I'm sure when you turn on this video, you're like, what happened to your hair? I just got tired of my hair always being in my face and my neck getting hot. You know, I'm 53 years old, and, you know, this abuse finally ended when I was 19, so it's been many, many years. I've come this far, you know. I have made suicide attempts. I've ended up in psych wards. I've taken the medication. It screws up my system. I haven't tried a light wall because I'm one of those people that thinks being outdoors is what I really need. That's why I chose California to live in, because being in Minnesota has been detrimental to my health, especially this time of year. So just, if you choose to unsubscribe from me, I don't even know if I'm going to continue doing YouTube at all, because I feel defeated. And I'm just really, really sorry for the way that I've been with some of you. You know me, I'm not that way. I'm generally a very happy person, but I'm turning into the woman I was named after. And I never really cared for her. She was always ornery, and I never understood it. And I'm becoming that way, and I vowed on the day of her funeral that I would not be like her. And I'm becoming like her, and I don't like it. I keep telling you guys to have a sunny day. But my days are getting really cloudy. So if you don't hear from me in a while, don't panic, okay? Don't think I'm going to shut off this camera and upload my video and then take my life. The thought is there, but I'm stronger than that. It's the silent depressive that you need to worry about. So, I would say I'm sorry that this is such a sad video. But like I said, we all have our bad days. We all have our bad times. And this is one of mine. But I'm a strong person who sometimes gets weak, just like you. So, I'm sure I'm getting close to my 18 minutes now. I didn't set a timer or anything. So I guess at this point I'm going to say I hope you have a sunny day. And depending on how this video is received, I may or may not see you on another one. I may just hang it up. I don't know. Sea-Dog was thinking of making his own YouTube channel. So, and for those of you who don't know, his name is spelled the letter C/dog. It's not SEA dog. So, just want to clarify that. Alright, I'm out.